What's up, world? It's your boy, 3-0 the Culture, back with another exclusive. Man, Katt Williams, straight wildin', man. He got the internet on fire real quick, man. He had a podcast show he did with Shannon Sharp, man. And out the gate, he was wildin'. He was wildin' on the likes of Rickey, Smiley, basically just going back for the comedians he felt like was on Shannon's show and didn't tell the truth about certain things. He was wildin', man. He was more like, you know, them action movies where it's like one cat and then it's like 100 cats come out the cut and he whoop on everybody, bro. That's how Katt Williams was, bro. He was rapping about Rickey Smiley, about the Friday situation, about how Money Mike had a different story for that movie until he stepped in and kind of brung life to it, you know, which Rickey Smiley talked about it today. His reply to the whole situation. Not getting to that. He got the wilding on Steve Harvey, talking about how he stole the show from Mark Curry, Tyler Perry, Cedric the Entertainer for stealing his joke. He was rapping about Diddy. It's crazy. TD Jakes, Gary Owens caught one. Chris Tucker caught one. He said Harvey Weinstein had wanted to that's crazy. That's crazy. And talking about how Martin wanted to work with him. But then when he did come to the table, it was the Big Mama's house too. That's crazy. That's wild. He got to rapping about Earthquake, Phase I Love, and he was wilding on Cedric the Entertainer for stealing that joke. He said he got 4 comedy specials and they not on Netflix or Tubi. He wilding for that one. He straight wilding, but the whole podcast was about 2 hours and some change. 30 minutes out the gate, it's just running down. He rapped about Michael Blackson. He even talked about Satan, bruh. Talking about the Satan don't give out blessings. That's crazy. Jonathan Majors, he just like, I'm telling you, the first 30 minutes out the gate, pure fire, goes into his life, you know, coming up before he got to where he is now, and just kind of touching back on some of those characters, bro. I could tell you he really feel a way about Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey, bro. And he said that him and Steve Harvey had like a joke off or something like that. You heard me? To where it was like in Detroit and he had exposed him for wearing the wig and he stopped doing stand-up. This is wild. He was straight wilding on them cats, man. It's just crazy, bro, and it inspired me to put something together because, bro, it's like he was at the gun range just letting it fly. Katt Williams, wild, man. This is probably like the wildest thing. I mean, it's just, we only, hold on, bro. What's today? We only 4 days in 2024, bro. And this is what's cracking right here. This is what's going down, bro. This is wild right here, man. Out the gate, he came with an Epstein list. You hear me? A straight, that's crazy. Why you do Chris Tucker like that? You heard me? Y'all need to go check out that podcast. It's fire. You're going to learn a lot about the behind the scenes you didn't know. I ain't know that about Money Mike. How the other scene was supposed to be. And how he rearranged certain things for that character. And then how he said in his contract that the next time I work with Rickey Smiley, he gotta wear a dress. So Rickey Smiley, he went live. He addressed excuse me. He addressed the wearing the dress, the auditions, but he was just saying that he auditioned for Money Mike. But he was saying you auditioned because of that specified role that was in there. So he really didn't bring any clarity to that. But at the end, he kind of like chunked it up, was like, look, I ain't got no beef with Katt. You hear me? We all good. And kind of just, played it like that. You see what I'm saying? Still don't take away from, Katt Williams' rant. He was most definitely wilding. I suggest you go check that out. That's the hot topic going on in these streets right now. He really got the internet on fire right now. Just like how people that took that 2 hours and breaking down certain quotes and certain things, like he was wilding, man. He was really wilding. So yeah, that inspired me. And I even checked out the joke from Comic View. And I'm just like, okay, I see how if I was Katt Williams, I most definitely feel away. Cause that ain't you didn't take it verbatim, but you can tell you were inspired by that joke. You hear me? And you gotta think about it, that time, people just doing regular stand-up with the mic. Ain't nobody really sitting like they in a car. Like the same, mannerisms that Katt Williams put out there on his performance that Cedric the Entertainer, I feel away too. And then it's just, man, it's just a wild situation. When you get a moment, check out that podcast. It's your boy 30. Excuse me. Rickey Smiley, he went live on this show. It was very challenging just trying to gather that information because I'm talking about the song, commercials. Then when it finally got to the meat and potatoes, I'm like, all right, cool. And then you kind of learn something on that end too. I'm talking about Rickey Smiley. He pulled up with his old manager trying to downplay Katt Williams. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, well, that was 23 years ago. And talking about that wasn't Chris Tucker's first movie. You know what I mean? Trying to do a little damage control. You see what I'm saying? But you really learn about that character and the situation he really did audition for, right? You hear me? Him and Medea and Tyler Perry were supposed to have a show. I guess they were supposed to have a Kings of Comedy show or a show like The View, and he was saying that it was supposed to be Rickey Smiley, Tyler Perry, Earthquake, and Niecy Nash, and it's just wild, bro. It's just wild. But then Rickey Smiley, he got a comedy show coming up real quick. So it's just all promotion at the end of the day. But Katt Williams' approach was crazy. A crazy way to start off 2024, especially with the way information coming out now. I think the Illuminati was like, hey, look, Katt, go ahead and come out here and expose some people. You hear me? You got the Epstein list for to come out. You got all this extra going on in the cult. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's entertainment at the end of the day, most definitely. Yeah, man, that's wild. Yeah, you'll watch that joint real quick and then just be like, wow, I didn't even, the way Katt Williams put it, the way he stole the Hanging with Mr. Cooper character, the way Steve Harvey stole the character from Mark Curry, that's crazy. Just the behind the scenes and them, like, that's crazy. He really went in on Kevin Hart, bro. He really went in on Kevin Hart. And it was just one of them situations where I'm just like, wow. Wow, that interview, like, that was crazy. If he'd have dropped that on Christmas, it'd have ruined everybody's Christmas, bro, on God. It'd have been crazy. It'd have been the Grinch in this joint. You hear me? But yeah, man, it's your boy 30. I just wanted to touch bases real quick because Katt out here wilding. You hear me? I ain't no wilding. I was on the verge of not being what it was until they hit up Katt and was like, hey, look, he was on there, and then that was the whole birth of that shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Got to talking about Ludacris. That's crazy. He was really talking about everybody in that joint. He was really talking about everybody in that joint, man. It's your boy 30, man. Go check it out, man. It's your boy, man. I'm out.